Yeah, just fucking, it's fine.
We're in.
It's fine. Put shit in your pants.
Back again.
Right, restart that, don't ever do that again.
Now we'll keep it in because we like it raw here, baby. You know what I mean? We like it raw like the Rizzler.
Right.
I'm gonna resign from this podcast, mate.
Why? Oh, you're a Silvers guy, aren't you? If you had to pick in it.
I mean, I don't promote that sort of shit anymore, but yeah, it's obviously, if you're not smoking on silver.
I thought you just had like a king size rib with backy in it.
Nah, I just get the midget ones and just lick them all and stick them together, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you get me? Nah, don't do that.
Mate, I can roll a mean cig, mate.
Well done, mate. You're fucking medal.
I actually can though. I used to smoke roll-ups.
Dole-ups.
Dole-ups, bro. One thing I actually do want to talk about, yeah, straight up now, before we fucking... Oh, my brother's got COVID. That's news just in.
That's weird, that, because last week we were talking about my
Deadline day news,
Yeah, just news just in.
Just
Let
in.
me just double check this actually.
Brother's signed for
Is that the
that.
Cristiano Ronaldo here we go, that confirmed?
Signed for some hospital, innit? On a 2-week deal with COVID.
Yeah, news just in. Right, yeah, my brother's got COVID. That's defo fake, that picture's in my bed. Right, anyway, one thing I want to talk about, yeah, dead quick before we jump into the main topic of the conversation, yeah, these right here, yeah, you're talking about COVID, right, talk about all that, about pandemics, yeah, these are the new pandemic, these are fucked, and they are actually so addictive, you know. I'm hooked on these fuckers, you know.
No, you want to see my collection at home with these?
They're
like
actually
the rainbow,
fucked.
you know, like I actually can't stop smoking these. I used
Sorry to cut you. For the people listening, yeah,
to,
we're on about Geek Bars right now.
not necessarily Geek Bars. I don't rate Geek Bars, mate. Sorry, smoking away. I don't rate Geek Bars, mate. I think they're overrated. You want to get on the IVG bars or the Elf bars? They're the bad ones.
Yeah, the Elf Bars are bad.
Elf bars are bad.
I think they're the best
IVG
ones.
are
To be
bad.
fair, you know what? I think they're the best ones.
That strawberry watermelon one,
Yeah,
these, bro. Wow, it's like liquid gold in vaporized form, yeah. And you got absolute 10-10. You can absolutely blast them off, and you don't get, bro. Do you know what? You're right. That these actually are the biggest pandemic because
They can't be good for you, bro. Like straight up, they've got to be.
20 milligram.
Bro, they are actually crazy.
the
Like,
20 mil, yeah, and it does not feel like 20 mil because you can just smoke.
Because
like
it's
nothing.
salts. The liquid that they use is salts.
Yeah,
so
Lou,
it's smooth.
Lou's the connoisseur. As Lou told me the other day, it's not like liquid, it's salts in it, so it's like morphed up mad stuff. But mate, I've got a collection at home. Me, like I used to smoke weed, but now I don't anymore because I'm on this clean shit now. And then when I started smoking weed, I started smoking loads more cigs, and now I don't smoke cigs. And I just have like 3 of these a week. But mate, like I sat at my desk, I've got them on rotation, different flavours and that. Like hotbox in my living room, man. It's actually mad, you know. But bro, these are the serious pandemic.
yeah, they actually are straight up because one thing that I've got from these is they're just easy. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
B, they're relatively cheap. Like they are cheap for what you get. And either C or 3, I forgot if I was going up in letters or numbers.
You'd say
C, they are fucking bad. They taste unreal.
10-10.
I'm on banana ice right here, yeah, and it is bad.
Not gonna lie, I'm on pineapple grapefruit ice, and this is the last one I've got because all the others are dead. I'm not really rating it. It's one of the worst ones to be fair, but I still can't not talk it because they're just mega. The only thing is these IVG bars. They say I think I'm assuming that's what IVG stands for. I vape great. Vape great. Don't know if the camera can see that. So for the audio listeners, I'm holding up my orange e-cig now, and it says I vape great. But yeah, dead. Get rid of your branding, but bro, these are actually like nightmares. They give you coughs for weeks.
Yeah, they do. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to say right here, right now. Yeah, I'm going to get off these, me, and I'm just going to use them when I'm drinking. That's my thing now. I'm going to smoke this, the rest of this one. Yeah, I'm going to start it yesterday. I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm next going to get one next time I'm going to drink. And I'm going to buy one for $5.
I don't think I can do that yet, mate. Because I don't know, man. It's just, you know, they're just so nice, mate. All the flavours. I've not stopped thinking about that strawberry watermelon one. I've had 2 of them, yeah, and I need to get another one soon.
Yeah, you got me on strawberry watermelon, to be fair.
10-10. If you don't like smoking or anything, but you like a little vape, but you can't be asked with the maintenance of an e-cig, get a strawberry watermelon. I think it might be strawberry watermelon ice IVG bar, yeah. Mate, it's like biting into a watermelon, and like ejaculating at the same time. It's absolute 10-10, you know. I'm not even asked. If you're female, then probably the same thing, but...
But we don't condone.
But we don't condone it. You only get these,
No.
yeah? Like, don't, if you're a non-smoker, don't listen to this. I'm sure you're not.
Yeah.
But don't listen to this, yeah, and go, oh, fuck it, I'm going to try one, because you genuinely will get hooked on them. That's the thing. You will get hooked on them.
Make sure you're over 18 as well. Don't get these if you're a kid. We don't condone that either. On the
No,
podcast.
definitely not.
No
Definitely
chance. So sort your heads out. Don't get on them. But that strawberry watermelon one though, change your life.
Yeah, big up the strawberry watermelon.
Big
John.
up. Anyway, mate, how are you doing? How's your weekend been?
Yeah, it's alright, bro. Here's one thing I'm going to say off the back of the weekend, yeah. I'm not drinking like I drank at the weekend ever again in my entire life. And that's facts. I don't understand what I was doing to myself or why I thought it was a good idea to drink the amount that I drunk in a short period of time. Maybe I was just a bit excited. It was the first time I was out in town in Manchester, like out properly, since everywhere's reopened. Was in nice places that I'd never been to before. Felt good. Put some smart clobber on. Everyone was just on a vibe. But like, I don't know why I did it to myself, because it got to the point where like I was too drunk to even be in control, really. And when I say in control, I wasn't being a knobhead like fucking doing anything, but like, I meant in terms of like, I was just too drunk to enjoy where I was properly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you get me.
I mean, to be fair, bro, it's bank holiday weekend. Don't get many of them.
True.
There was a momentous occasion with one of our friends' birthdays and kind of your own. Me and production staff Paul were out with the cricket lads on a little do. Linked up with everyone later. It was a silly day, silly weekend, but spent a lot of money. Like, but at the end of the day, mate, it was payday weekend for me. I don't know if it was the same for you. I don't know if it was the same for the other lads. Payday weekend for me. It was worth it, man.
I'll be real, yeah. When we linked up, seeing you made me feel better.
Of course.
It did, because we was on the same vibe. So seeing you did make me feel better.
Of course.
I was getting about Manchester City sent to me, yeah. Anyone that I saw, follow Boxed Off podcast. I told the homeless man to go and watch Boxed Off podcast. He was on the floor in a fucking sleeping bag. I went, you, go watch Boxed Off podcast, YouTube, Instagram, a lot.
If you watch it,
watch
bro,
it.
Do you know his name?
Nah.
If you're watching Homeless Man,
But you know
first
what,
of all,
yeah?
get accommodation.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you on the streets anymore. We need to clean up these streets in Manny. There's too many homeless people biting Manny, man. To be fair, actually, I always see bare when you go in town. I always see bare homeless people. Yeah. I didn't actually see that many homeless people.
No, you're right. To be fair, there was a few about. I went town on Saturday with Editor Webbs. Big up Editor Webbs.
Big up Webbs.
I know you're watching because you're editing it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Webbs on an episode due to other circumstances. Mate, I went to go and pick him up. Yeah, it was because he's out with the Talksport lot. Yeah, because Editor Webbs. Yeah. He works at Talksport as his main job. This is his side hustle, yeah, one of them. And he was like, yeah, I'm at the Jasmine restaurant in Manchester. I was like, oh yeah, chilling. I come pick you up at fucking 9. Jumps in the car, right, puts it in maps. Tell me why I ended up in the centre of Charlton, right? I mean, like, not even the nice part. I'm like, wouldn't have been, if Tunde wasn't in prison, I wouldn't have been surprised if he fucking walks past. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was in that fucking.
Sorry,
I was in the ghetto, mate.
Don't want to start beef here, but is there any nice part of Charlton?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. There's a posh part.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Very expensive houses around Charlton. You know what I mean?
Is that near Brewski?
Didn't we play cricket in Charlton?
Serious money in Charlton.
Yeah,
It's
South
It's
East
on.
Manchester.
It's on like the up and coming sort of property.
Yeah.
East West.
I drove through. See, I drove through at first. I was driving through Charlton, right? For those that don't know, from the audience from outside of Manchester, yeah, Charlton is like the outskirts of the city. It's about 15 minutes from the city centre, right? And as I'm driving through the nice part, and I'm thinking, you know what, like, it makes sense. Is with Webbs is with Dean Ashton, the Premier League footballer, is with I think, is it Natalie Sawyer? Yeah. Bad B.
That bird.
Yeah. He was with it. I thought, you know what, they might have wanted to head out of town, go somewhere a bit more low profile. Do you know what I mean? Turns out, no, I just went to the wrong place. And I was parked outside the restaurant for like 15 minutes, right outside it. And I said to Webbs, I went, when you get out the turn right and he bells me and he goes, bro, where are you? I'm thinking, this guy's a fucking mong, where is he? I'm like, right, I'll get out of the car, I'll come find you. FaceTime, you go in. And then I said, show me what you're looking at now. And he's turned his camera around, and there's like bare people walking past, and the road I'm on is dead. It reminded me of that on the In-Betweeners when it's like, it's in the black ball, where are we, the black horse, or in the wrong fucking pub, do you know what I mean? One of them ones, but...
Yeah, vibes well.
But yeah, we went to town on Saturday, walking around the shops and whatnot for the football, and there was quite a few spice heads around there, to be fair.
Yeah, there always is it.
There is. It's fact. Manchester is the spice capital of the world, mate.
Manchester's really bad for homeless people, isn't it?
Yeah, bad.
But that's what I mean. I always thought it was bad, but when I was in town, to be fair, I was indoors a lot of the time. But from what I seen, I didn't see that many homeless people. Seen them later on in the night when I was fucking stranded walking around town trying to find casinos. But besides that, I didn't really see much else, to be fair. I didn't see many other homeless people. So if Manchester City Council are watching this, well done. Or listening, and for the audio listeners.
Andy Burnham, innit?
Yeah, get him on the pod. Andy Burnham.
Andy Burnham.
I would have Andy Burnham on the pod.
Andy Burnham?
Is that what he's called? Burnham?
Yeah.
I'd have him on the pod. Do you want to come on the pod, Andy?
Sure.
Andy Chinese Burnham?
Yeah. But you know what? I think Manchester as a city is in the best space in terms of like what it's like as a city, in terms of like all these new high-rise apartments at the building, all the skyscrapers, the amount of money that's into it. I think it's in the most like healthy position that the city's ever been in my opinion, from what I can remember. Do you know what I mean? Because it used to be a shithole.
Yeah.
It was only a small part of it that was nice. When Salford only became semi-nice recently. You never used to want to step foot in Salford back in the day. Do you know what I mean? And now it's actually all right. I mean, Media City and that as well, but.
Also, tell me, love Manchester anyway. I mean, all blessed.
Yeah. Manchester's the one.
4161.
But right, here is one of the penultimate questions I want to ask you. Yeah. And I was thinking about this before. Well, to be fair, I was thinking about this like a week ago when I was in the pub talking to. I'm not going to out any people here, yeah, because at the time it was a scary experience with those involved. But we're talking about acid.
Sulfuric or?
Eh?
Yeah.
Acid tablets, yeah, psychedelic drugs, right? And yeah, a bit more context. We have some friends that experimented with it. It was bad for them. It was a bad batch, and they hospitalised 95% of them. And the only one that didn't go in hospital was because he was sat on the road for hours. But
Losing his craps.
Big up you. You know what you are. So off the back of that, yeah, I then for some reason I was on Netflix a couple of days later, and then there's a documentary on there about psychedelic drugs, and for some reason someone was wanting me to watch that because I was speaking about it the other day. Do you know what I mean? So I clicks on this documentary now, and then it turns out that the humans in general, yeah, they only use, I think it's 10% of the brain, right? And then that psychedelics apparently like open your brain up to the other 90% of it, or an X amount percent to it. That's why you see all this mad shit when you're on them, that's why you're tripping. There's a theory that might suggest that when on psychedelics, what you're seeing is genuinely real, but because your brain is only using 10% of its power as such, when you're in a normal sober state, you can't see it. So my question is, it's a bit of a deep one, I'm willing to go as far into it as you want, but what do you think? Do you think the universe as it is now, and the world as it is now, do you reckon that's it? Or do you reckon there's stuff, higher powers, and deeper shit that we don't know about, that we can't actually see? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So, you're asking me, do I think that we can unlock more shit or like parts of the brain and see different things through psychedelic drugs? Do I believe in that shit?
Well, yeah, I think that's a given.
Yeah, it is a given. I was going to say like DMT.
Yeah.
I want to do DMT, mate. Never done it before. I've seen Joe Rogan's thing on it, yeah. And Joe Rogan talks about how like some people say they do DMT and it changes their life. Like you have like out of body experiences, like serious out of body experiences, like, and it actually opens like a new gateway. So yeah, defo that is the case. If you just said then that we only use 10% of our brain when like just in general, if there's a drug or something that can enhance that, fucking sign me up, mate. Obviously, don't get me on this acid shit that all our boys are on that nearly fucking wiped everyone out. I don't want to do any of that. But I'll get on some mad stuff because I only live once, mate. You know what I mean? You can't. I'm always a try before you buy type of guy, but I can't try before I buy psychedelic drugs. So I'll just try it anyway. See what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Would you not do it? Would you not do DMT?
I don't know. I don't know.
You've got to be in the right headspace.
Yeah, you've got to be. I
You've
think
got to be in a safe environment.
I think it depends on the environment that you are, and I think in my opinion, I reckon the experience that you have from psychedelic drugs, whether that be mushrooms, as little as that, whether it be truffles, yeah, because is that technically a psychedelic drug, a truffle?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably like level 1. Call it level 1,
Yeah.
and let's call DMT level 10. Yeah, let's call acid level 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't fucking know. Yeah.
So I reckon if you were to take like a level 8, so if you were to take an acid, yeah, I reckon that your experience, your trip, would either be as good as you are mentally sober, if that makes sense, and as bad as you are mentally sober. So if you're sitting here sober, if I'm to sit here sober now, and I am depressed out of my head, and I feel like shit, and everything's wrong with the world, and I also go and take a tab of acid, I reckon my trip on the acid would be shit. Whereas if I was sat here buzzing, and I love everything, and I love everyone around me, and everything, the world's amazing, and I then took some acid, I reckon that would just enhance that amazing feeling.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Again, it's like headspace, isn't it? But saying that, I agree with what you're saying there. But like, could that not be the same with like smoking weed? If you're in a room and you don't know where you are, or like it's just not really secure, and then like you never smoked weed before, and like if you're smoking a few joints, then you might just get paranoid or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I think it could be the same with anything. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. When you are doing psychedelics, when you're doing something like that, you've got to be in the right place, right headspace, right environment. Maybe eating well, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Make sure you got fizzy drinks on hand just in case you start frothing at the mouth or something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See, because I'm like a bit of like a fucking. I'm not gonna lie to the people and say I've never taken a drug in my life. Obviously, yeah, I've tried bits and bobs, and some things I've enjoyed, some things I've not enjoyed. But like in terms of like other people that we might know, I'm still a bit of a novice in terms of like. I've never really like hammered it like that. Like I've always been the kind of guy just have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just see how I get on. But it's like, in terms of like I don't know, having a pill or having MD or whatnot, that opens your brain and opens your eyes to some next level stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Would you class a pill, ecstasy? Is that a psychedelic? Would you say?
I don't know about psychedelic, but like you can do stuff like ketamine, and like that can make you see weird shit.
Yeah, I've seen weird shit on.
Like 100%. Like I've seen some ridiculous things off ket, and I won't. That's why I don't do recreational drugs anymore. If ketamine is a recreational.
Ketamine's definitely not recreational, I don't think.
But I don't do drugs. Right? Hugs not drugs is my motto right now. So if you're watching, all your listeners listening, hugs not drugs. But yeah, mate, I was in Albert Hall on the second tier on the right hand side where everyone used to chill, and I was like, I swear I seen my school corridor off ket. Like bad out there. Shouldn't really say that either, really, because obviously it's going to go out to the world and that. But it was a young time. I was young and experienced.
No,
And that weren't like a reason like, oh, I've got to stop doing it then, because I did carry on doing it. But this was years ago. But like even stuff like that can like play with your head, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like
No, yeah,
proper
for sure.
make you feel weird and shit. Like it's mad.
See, I don't really have like an addictive personality in me, so I reckon that like I don't. When I've experienced it, when I've tried it before, at like a festival or whatnot, and like it's been a sick experience. Like I've never really had an addictive personality with things like that, so it's like I've not really woke up the next day and thought, oh my god, next time I go out, next time I go to this thing or whatever, like I have to do that. Because there is certain people that like they have to have this when they go there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I know people like that already, and I think some of the productions have to do as well. But I mean, I don't have an addictive personality. I don't think. But like, it just depends on how you feel off it, innit? I guess like. If it works for you, if you can cope with it, if you enjoy that experience, that trip, why not do it again, man? Why not buy in bulk?
I mean, what, like nines? Can you get caught?
Yeah, probably not nines is low. I'm sure nines is buying loads of cats.
No, he's not. No, have you heard about nines?
Yeah, he's locked up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Been in pen for time.
Yeah, no, he pleaded guilty recently.
Oh, did he?
He pleaded guilty to like pushing like pure weed from like Spain and Poland, I think it is, or something like that.
Oh.
But he denied the accusations of moving cocaine and
Yeah, good.
ketamine.
Yeah, that's the issue. 3 nines, man, screaming it from the rooftops.
Yeah. I can't believe. I mean, I guess I just can't believe Nines has done that. You know, in terms of like why you just had #1 album. Why would you need to continue to do that? Do you know what I mean?
Can't leave that life, man. We would never understand.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
slang
true.
drugs like that.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway,
Yeah, drugs are bad, okay, and hugs not drugs.
yeah.
Say it all.
But like, I wanted to go back in to that point of your eyes being opened on drugs to like other parts of the universe and shit that's not there in sober form. But like on an actual deeper level, do you believe in the concept of like a parallel universe and shit like that?
Nah.
Do you not?
I think parallel universe is a bit far. Maybe just a more enhanced universe that we're
That's
in.
just somebody going, imagine there's a world just like ours, but like dead far away and we don't know about it.
Yeah,
That's just someone doing that.
Yeah, that's facts to be fair. Yeah.
Imagine how many smash conversations that you have and you just talk weird shit. And then if you're on drugs like that, then it probably just enhances it even more and you're like, oh my god. To be fair, think about it again, I've seen some weird shit, me. And I've never done stuff like as mad as DMT or something like that, but I'm sure everyone else as well. I'm sure that a lot of people our age, our friends, some of the viewers can maybe relate. And like, my memory's like a goldfish, man, like proper bad memory, but I can remember some things, not in a bad way, but like, I can remember seeing some mad things like at gas or like at events or something when I was younger. And like, they actually are like good storytellers. Like, I could tell at a party and everyone would be like, what? And everyone would be like freaked out on that. So,
No.
I don't, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that because I've already disclosed too much information. I've got work colleagues when they watch this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't want everyone thinking I'm some nitty or something, even though like I'm a changed man now.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, man, like I kind of do agree with it because, like, I think it. But what I agree with is the fact that it just enhances it and can make you like you said like a third eye type of thing. You can clearly see other stuff, but surely that's just how smart your brain is. You only use the 10%, man. Surely that's because it is so smart and complex. Maybe it's just pulling wool over your eyes.
That part actually, because that is actually fact. Apparently, you only use 10%. That sentence, that statement in itself blows my
In your brain, like 60% water.
Fuck knows.
So you know, it could get wavy up there, man.
Fuck knows, but that's like that actual that. Oh, have you seen that film Limitless?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
Is that the one where all the walls start falling in and shit?
No,
that's
that's
Bradley Cooper. So basically, sick actor, straight up first of all.
Bad goldfish memory, mate. Sorry.
But in a nutshell, there's the theory of you only use 10% of your brain. Is a tablet that's illegal, and that will access the extra 90% of your brain. And overnight, the guy's written a fucking novel or whatever. He's learned 10 different languages. He's fucking manipulating the stock market, making millions of pounds. And all because his brain's just able to process absolutely everything.
similar to that. Have you seen the other one, that Lucy,
Lucy, man.
with
Scarlett
Johansson?
I want to watch
yeah.
that film, mate. I want that film, mate.
Yeah, watch it. It's a sick film.
It's a good film.
It's on Netflix.
Is it a film?
I actually might watch
Yeah.
that tonight. You know. Yeah, it's a film.
How long is it on for? Is it on for time?
Wow.
I bet it's a couple of
About an hour, hour
An
45.
hour 45.
Yeah,
I'll
Just
do
a
that.
normal film, innit? Like.
I might dip in and out to that. You never know.
Yeah. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to talk about, which I don't know how deep we can really get into it, like how far we can dig into this concept, yeah. But like, do you think that? So you're seeing a bird, right?
I'm not, but okay.
Right, in theory.
Alright, sorry.
And she's
for the viewers in theory.
and she's mint, right?
And the listeners.
And she's mint, but her mate's a fucking knobhead.
Oh.
You're not shagging a mate, are you?
No, but does it? Because I listened to a pod, right, that basically explained like if you was to look at a girl straight up and then you was to give her like an overall like rating, or whether you decided whether you like this person or whether you don't like them, you need to take everything about that person into account, whether that be like a looks, a personality, a humour, a fucking how much money she's got. Like you do take all these things into account, yeah. Like how important is it the circle that this person's got around them?
Depends. Maybe not that important because, as production staff Peggy said there, you're not shagging the mates unless you're some sly cunt. But I don't know, man. Like it wouldn't matter. Initially, you get attracted to that one bird, innit? So you wouldn't like be then that as you knew her more, innit? I got to know her more. Then you meet her mates. What would be worse is if you really liked a bird and got with her, and then all her family were dickheads.
Oh yeah, that's worse.
And all the family
that's
hated you
worse.
because
That's
they like friends can change. You know what I mean? You don't have to see the friends, but if you're going around for Sunday dinner and mum and dad are there giving you the devils, and they know that you're macking their daughter and they're not liking it, it's a big. You know what I mean? That's like a pressure thing, that, innit? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Friends maybe not that much of an issue because there's always going to be people that people don't like, innit? But
Yeah. So if I've had that before, yeah. And to be fair, if she watches this, I'm not asked. But like I saw someone once, yeah, and her dad was a fucking dick, and I mean a dick. And honestly, it made me reevaluate the whole situation. It made me reevaluate the whole situation. But I don't know. I think for me, like. Because you influence, as much as some people might say that you're not, yeah, everyone in this room, yeah, we're all our own person, yeah. Everyone is their own person, right, in most ways, yeah. But you'd be lying if you said that at one point in your life I didn't influence you, you didn't influence me, you know what I mean, vice versa to everyone in this room. At some point, the people that you're closest around, without you even realising it, we all rub off on each other, we've all picked up different things from each other, do you know what I mean? Like, so for me, it's like, yeah, this girl might seem fucking great, and then, I don't know, one of her best mates an arse, and she's got some really nasty traits that you then come to realise that, yeah, you know what, she's got them, so's my missus, sort of thing, like.
I don't know if lads are the same, but like, what you see, like, girls' mates can be like Bookie and that, and just be like if a girl doesn't like her friend's boyfriend, then she like would be like mean about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't like your bird, I might be like, oh yeah, I really don't like your bird, but I wouldn't be like fucking, you know, oh fuck her off or do something like that, because I'd always be like, that's my mate's bird.
Yeah, we've had that before where like one like a friend of ours, whatever, may or may not have been with someone that we didn't like, and yeah, we did say straight up, look, listen mate, we don't think this is the right thing for you, but if you're going to do it, then yeah, we'll support you, we're happy for you to do what you want to do in it, like, not going to fucking lose sleep over it at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Whereas I think girls, I don't know, maybe we're not in the right space to say it, but I reckon some girls can get a bit too over-invested in what their girlfriends are doing.
I think this is a good time for a female guest to come on and talk about this. And
talk
about friendship groups and shit, and how much a girl can influence her friend and her group can influence her friend in a relationship. That'd be quite interesting.
Does money bother you? And I don't
for a girl.
And I don't say bothers, right? Like I don't say like. See, I'm trying to not sound shallow, yeah, but I'm just trying to keep it real at the same time. For me, right, it's not a problem. It's not like it's not like a time factor whether I see someone or don't see someone, yeah. But like, it is a bit, makes me feel a bit thingy if like I was seeing someone and she never ever had any money.
No, I get
and
that.
She wants to, but then again, but if she turns around to me and go, you know, if a girl turns around to me who really likes it, she went, you know what, yeah, I genuinely just don't have any money. Can we do something still, but it doesn't require having money? And you know what, I might go every now and again, you know what, no, I'll treat you, we can do this, we can do that. But if it comes to every single time I'm seeing someone or anything, and like you're backing her entire financial side of things because she's just lazy and don't have any dough, and fuck that.
If you get to know birds, yeah, and the first thing you see of them is like their attraction and stuff. If I got to know a bird and she had no dough, if I liked her that much, it depends how much you like them, innit? If I liked her that much, it wouldn't matter. But obviously, as a preference, I'd want a girl, or you'd want a bird, to be a bit about themselves, innit? Do you know what I mean? Independent woman shit, do you know what I mean? It's 2021, man. But I mean, that's what I'd choose. But if I liked a girl that much, and she didn't have a lot of money, or I don't know about, because it depends what's a lot to someone else.
Yeah, like, that's subjective.
it's not even like a man paying for something all the time. Like, I wouldn't even be asked about that, but obviously you'd want your girlfriend or your partner to be about it themselves and be able to take care of themselves, because you just wouldn't want the burden of that. But some people can look past that, and if you like someone that much, then you would just do it.
If you're saying like she don't work.
I don't know. I don't really know what kind of.
Yeah,
context. I guess it depends on what
like,
context it is.
If somebody's working and they've got money, but they just cut around other stuff like bills and that, like you got to rate that.
Yeah, of course. So if someone had, I don't know, if someone had, like for example, I don't know, say for example, I met someone, yeah. I'm not saying this, I wouldn't ever do this, yeah. I'm not saying this would, but for hypothetical purposes, yeah, for the conversation. If I met a girl, yeah, and I hit it off with her, and I really liked her, yeah, and it turns out she had a kid, and all of her money went on school uniform and doing his dinners and doing all that shit and petrol for taking him to school, yeah. She had no other dough to do anything else, you know what, yeah, you can allow it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously it's a kid, man.
But like, if there's like, I don't know, if someone's a bit of a bum, and I say that as respectfully as possible, and someone just doesn't have a job and they've got no aspiration and they don't work and they've just got no dough and they expect to be able to live a certain lifestyle just because you've got more money than she does, and that can't.
Realistically, yeah, bro. If you're this age now, so we're 23. If you're 23 now and you don't have maybe at least a source of income, or you're not on your way, or you're not in education to get some income or something like that, then what are you playing at, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you probably won't even meet someone like that. I don't know how you would meet them.
Yeah, that's,
Do you know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, I want birds to be about it. Don't have to have bare though. Just be able to look after yourself. Don't rely on a man.
Yeah.
But let me treat you in it.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Anyway, one more part of the conversation I want to go into now, another direction, is, you see WizKid dropped that deluxe album thing, yeah?
No, I didn't actually.
Well, it made in Lagos, yeah, he dropped a deluxe album.
What, recently?
Yeah, deluxe version of the album, yeah. And you see that tune Essence?
Mm.
That's one of my favourite songs, yeah, I've heard in a very, 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 very long time. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's alright.
Honestly, I love that tune, yeah. Why the fuck has Justin Bieber jumped on it?
It's Justin Bieber.
Why?
But they ruined it.
Makes money.
But he don't need it.
What do you mean you don't need it?
No, like the song, Justin Bieber, make a song with WizKid. By, you know what I mean, go, you do that, make your own song. But for me, like, that song is just, it just didn't need a remix. It didn't need the Justin Bieber effect, in my opinion.
It's your opinion, that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me, he's got a good voice, yeah, but for me, like,
Got a really good voice, JB.
I just don't understand why he jumped in it. Justin Bieber's got some bangers. He does have some bangers.
You know, that's dropped a new album. Kanye West.
Oh, I've not listened to it, you know. I'm
Don't
not listening to it today, but the comments I've heard from people have said that it's whack.
No, it's not whack.
Is it good?
I'm not a big new Kanye fan, but there's some bangers on there, mate. Really nice shout. You'll like some of them as well, I'm telling you. Some bare new music out as well. Some other people drop bare new music. Can't think of any now, but it's been quite a bit, really, at the moment.
I wish that I don't wish that I went, but
Seeing him in London.
Now you see Leeds Fest and Reading Festival is on.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, I wouldn't go now. Although some older people do go, but I feel like now Leeds Festival and Reading Festival, I think they're designed for the younger lot now. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, did you see? I seen the thing there. It might have been Reading Festival, and KSI come out, and like he was singing his song, and all the crowd knew KSI's Lamborghini. Like,
to be fair, I know Lamborghini.
I don't know the words to it.
No, I only know the chorus, innit?
Yeah, I know the chorus, but bro, like all the crowd was singing all his songs. There's like what, like 50,000 people there, something stupid like that. That's ridiculous, that man. That must show the
That
age
shows
gap.
the demographic that's there, innit?
Exactly, it must show it. Because I don't know if you're still 40 and watching in KSI. You might be, but like, surely that's not a thing now, man.
Did you see the picture of the smashed COVID test that was like smashed into the floor at Reading Fest? Like someone had took a COVID test before obviously they went in and it come back positive.
So they just fucked it off?
Yeah, I don't know if they fucked it off, might just threw a test on the floor and got in.
And you still get in because you need a negative test for part life. Unless you got, or
so you going?
Jabbed. Yeah, I got a ticket, man. On the 11th. Can't wait, mate. Can't wait.
Yeah, mate. Looking at Leeds Fest, like I saw, like again, yeah. You see when H and AJ Tracy went on stage and did Rain. You see that?
Scenes.
Scenes.
Like deserve scenes though, because they're banging.
That's the thing, yeah. Like as we said this in the pod before, yeah. I don't have any bad words to say about H. Yeah. Again, I'm not blasting his music in the car, yeah. But like when I seen that video, I knew he was big. We all know he's big. But when he jumps on that stage, yeah, with AJ, but even when he was on his own, I was watching it on YouTube, like the little videos they put together, like the BBC videos, and there was thousands, and I mean thousands of people there, you know, like so many, like it would have filled a football stadium, thousands.
He's a global
He could sell
superstar.
he could sell out Old Trafford,
Oh,
Wembley.
Yeah, probably could.
He could do Wembley, I reckon.
Bro, he's a superstar in Manchester, therefore. If he went, if he's doing somewhere
I
there.
reckon he could do Wembley.
Probably could. I know it's a London thing, but. Bro, he's on a new feature of Morrison's new album, an EP. He's got, I think
Is it
it's
Clout?
the last one, yeah. Little vibey tracks, actually pretty good, you know, you should listen to that. Morrison got a new EP as well, yeah, about that.
I genuinely reckon he could do Wembley.
Probably could. I mean, it's a London thing, isn't it? But still, he's big everywhere. He's big worldwide.
I know when I
actually,
saw, I don't know if I probably shouldn't announce it. I don't know if it's allowed to be announced. I'll tell you after. But yeah, even like the AJ Tracy stuff, and like obviously Stormzy was gonna show that as well, wasn't he? But crazy scenes everywhere.
Speaking of Manchester, there's been some movements in Manchester this week.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, go on, announce it, bro.
And that's what?
Go and say it. You know what? I'll give you a pass because why not? It is scenes for you, innit? I can't deny that it's not scenes for you.
What is? Lou, do you want to jump on camera and do the celebration?
Oh yeah.
Come on, let's do it.
Because I'm working.
Nah, obviously. CR7's back in the mix, isn't he? See, one of them ones there, yeah? So all these blues, you thought he was going there, mate. Wow. There's been some tears shed over that for these, man. 100% tears shed.
You see Ronaldo, yeah? Like, I don't even like, as a City fan, yeah?
Bro, you was doing the C
I
in
know.
your living room.
Yeah,
My
I was.
man's doing the C in
Yeah,
his living room.
right, and what, right? At one point, we all genuinely believed that he was coming, right? And to be fair, yeah, I was just blinded by the actual thought of Ronaldo playing for City, because why are you getting it on camera now? I was blinded by the thought of him going to City, right? Like so many other Blues were, yeah. And
all he is.
in hindsight, it's like after he's now signed for United, and when it all came in, United are in for him, I instantly thought, how the fuck did I even get sucked into it? In terms of like, he would never move to City, so why did I even think about it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's his agent, George Mendes, bro. He's played an absolute blinder. He got an offer to United. We said nah. He said right, it's going to City. Then it's all agreed. All the backlash from the fans. Like now, we've got to sign him. And obviously, when we were going to come through, I was going to pick him.
when you say it like that, which is obviously what he played, it's crystal clear that that's clearly what happened. But like, I think it was just the fact that it's fucking.
Well,
listen,
bro. Early on in that day, when he signed for us, I thought he was signing for you. All the United fans were
Friday
like,
morning, you were dead to me.
yeah, mate. I've got a signed Ronaldo picture. I gave it to my mum. I said, give that to someone. Give it to charity. I don't want it. And I was like, Mum, please say you haven't thrown that away. She hadn't thrown it
But
away.
that's the thing, right? And as a Blue, like, I'm going to sit here and I'll hold my hands up, yeah. And yeah, fair, right? You're fucking stupid. You don't have to be a City fan you can be a City fan and admit this, yeah, that Ronaldo is a United legend.
Obviously.
He is. Do you know what I mean? And
But he's arguably the best footballer.
yeah,
of
and
all
he's
time.
top 2 best footballers of all time.
Arguably.
Arguably, that's the debate there, innit? And he's going back to what's clearly is explained as his club, what he loves and what he supports, yeah. So obviously, as much as it's fucking horrible for me as a Blue to think, yeah, he's gone, but I can only imagine how buzzing you all are, innit? Do you know what I mean?
If Ronaldo, and I don't think it will happen, but if United win the Prem this year with Ronaldo, is he the best player of all time? Got to be in my eyes.
Probably.
Got to be.
It's still questionable, isn't it?
So, yeah, it's questionable. It's
You can't ever turn a blind eye to Messi.
Yeah, but let's say
It's always
PSG,
going to be a debate.
Let's say PSG and United both win their respective leagues, but neither of them win the Champions League.
Yeah. I think it depends on if one of them won the Champions League.
If someone wins a chance, it's different, yeah. But United haven't been close to the title. We were close last year, still second, but how many points behind? We've not really been that close, have we? So let's say Ronaldo's. I don't think it's going to happen either. I don't think we're going to win the league this year. But if he somehow spearheads us near the top and we win the league, in my eyes, if he comes back to United and wins the league with us, then
the thing is,
he might have to be the
I think you've got the best chance you've had since Fergie left for you to win the league.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And I said at the weekend to the lads, I said, like, I think your performance against Southampton was, again, what was wrong with you last year in terms of, like, teams were camped behind the ball, you couldn't just carve out that chance and just snatch one. I mean, you did it against Wolves, yeah, fair enough. But I think with Ronaldo coming in now, 9 games out of 10 now, if you're looking for a goal and it's 70 minutes, and you know what I mean, you'd still be expecting yourself to score. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you'll win a lot more games now, obviously, than what you should. I know that sounds obvious, but I think it's exactly what you need.
He'll get 20 goals this season.
I hope he does, mate, but I don't think the firepower up front was our issue. We need a couple of players, we need a holding midfield or something like that, but we have a very good chance to do it now. I still don't think we'll win the league. The league this year is going to be tough because the City, Chelsea, Liverpool are all...
I reckon Chelsea are going to win it
Chelsea
this year.
looking dangerous, man. City always dangerous. Even Liverpool who haven't signed anyone, made a profit this year, they're still looking dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really... It's going to be tough, man, but if United can do something, mate, fucking hell, if Ronaldo takes us to the Prem, wow.
This is the thing.
He's the GOAT in my eyes.
Gary Neville said something. I was watching. I think it was Monday Night Football. I was watching that, and Neville made a point that Carragher laughed off. But to be fair, I thought it was a very good point. Neville said United could finish 3rd or 4th, but still have a better season in the Premier League than they did last year. Do you know what I mean? In terms of, like, if United finished 4th, but you had only 6 points off the top. Do you know what I mean? It's better than what you did last year. Do you know what I mean? Even though you finished 2nd last year.
It may not be progression in places, but on the pitch is the main thing. We're a couple of players away from challenging for the title, I think. And we see how we go on this year. We hopefully win a cup this year or something. Give a good win.
You've got to win something. You've got to win something.
I really hope so, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win anything. Though. It's not like I'm thinking now we sign Ronaldo, we're going to win something, because the guy's 36, man.
Mate, his stats at 36.
He was still top goal scorer in the Serie A last year.
Yeah, I know. But
he got that. I might be.
Everyone's rating about how good Lukaku is.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's Lukaku. Lukaku is going to get.
Everyone raves about how good fucking like, I don't know. You look at players like Dybala. Everyone was buzzing over him at one point. How good Pogba was, and he's proving bits that he is that player. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's not as much as people expected him to, but I reckon he still will get there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't see Ronaldo being as consistent for United as he was previously, or in any other leagues. To be honest, I think he might get around 20 goals.
His presence, though, I think.
Oh yeah, mate.
Look at all your players as they should be. They're all twerking for him as well, bro. They're all fanboying, and that'll make them want to. That'll make them improve their games. You know what I mean?
Half of them are United fans. That's why, and they were fucking kids when he was at the club.
So I mean, look at like Greenwood and Rashford will learn so much from him. Do you know what I mean? Like
Greenwood's.
That's what I mean. And this isn't me as a blue looking arse United. I'm just being a natural realist. Do you know what I mean? I'm just being real, but it's facts, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Imagine that, bro. That arguably the best player to ever play for your club, who you supported when you were young, is your favourite player, everyone's favourite player, who won Ballon d'Ors at United, took us Champions League finals, won us Prem's, is now back at the club and you play with him. Fuck me, spunking over that. I bet they all are. I bet Greenwood's fucking spunking his ass off. Lucky bastard. Wish I could play with Ronaldo. Yeah. Up front though.
You know, Tokes, said that. I think we know this, innit? He said, anyway, Tokes, if you're watching this, you're probably not in it, but if you're watching this, do you reckon, now, your physical condition now,
here we go.
Put yourself up front for United. Do you reckon you could score one?
In a season?
Probably not, no, mate.
Nah.
Exactly. I said that he's convinced that he could score one goal playing up front for City. And what he needs to realise is, right, this is where I put it into context, right? He went, me against Lindelof, I'd spin him. No, you wouldn't, because I said, put Lindelof centre half for East Manchester FC.
Top scorer in league.
Yeah, no one's going to get past Lindelof if you play for East Manchester FC,
You play him up front.
that's not going to happen.
Play him
where
where you want.
That's what, you can play him right wing. You fucking, you know what I mean? You can play him anywhere.
What you got to look at though, yeah, is players like Lindelof who appear slow and like stuff like that. They're against other elite athletes that are
No, these
fast.
are professional footballers who are the best of their trade. They get Lindelof's a captain for his country, so he's the best. He's one of the best leaders in Sweden. He's a centre half. He's playing for United. You know what I mean? Joe Etchie's from fucking Hyde isn't going to spin Victor Lindelof.
Or even if you put, I'm trying to think who's a bang average centre half in the Prem now, like
I don't know.
fucking
Joel Matip.
Dunk.
Dunk's had a pretty good
No,
play,
Dunk,
isn't he?
yeah, Dunk's alright.
So's Matip.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think for a
Ruben
shit
Diaz.
side. Yeah.
Ben White.
I reckon Ben might be alright, mate.
Oh, you'll be alright, yeah. I think you're just banter thing.
You get 33-1 for Arsenal to get relegated.
Can you?
Yeah.
33 to 1.
33-1.
Gooners to go down.
Oh shit, here's another one before we close it. Have you heard about that going on Twitter about Lacazette and Odegaard?
Yeah.
Apparently they've been caught shagging the toilets at the training ground.
What? Each other?
Each other, bumming each other.
Two players got caught having sex at Arsenal today, and it's not been disclosed who it is.
That's not
Bro, look at this,
that's
look at this
crazy.
picture I saw on Twitter, bro.
No way is that a
Seriously.
thing.
Bro,
Yeah, well, I'm not having it's them two.
bro,
No way.
look at how funny this picture is.
Not being homophobic.
Have you seen the video? It's like Big Daddy V from fucking wrestling. Get Webs to put it on.
Bellerin watching Lacazette and Odegaard at it in the showers, and I'll send you the video now. It's fucking joke.
Oh, God. Show me again. I'm not having them two caught shagging. I'm sorry, I'm not having it.
Honestly, yeah, if Odegaard and Lacazette, had been bumming each other in the showers, at Arsenal's training ground, that Amazon Prime
Webs is
documentary,
finished.
It'd be sick.
that Amazon Prime documentary,
It'll be PG.
it should get an Oscar.
18 or
It actually should get an Oscar. That Amazon Prime doc is going to be fucking ace.
Imagine if they got it on camera. Oh, we've just got fucking Odegaard shagging one of the players.
Who do you reckon's a giver and who's a taker?
Odegaard's
Odegaard's
a
a taker.
Defo. He's a little scrawny boy, mate. He played. I didn't realize. I thought he was a taller guy, mate. But when City played him at the Etihad, he's fucking. He got bullied, mate. He's tiny.
Well, mate.
On that
On the
bombshell.
note of Arsenal sex tapes and fucking Amazon Prime, we'll call it a day.
Yeah, respect, guys.
Thanks to the watchers, thanks to the listeners. Say less, do more.
Bye.